Welcome to Monkey Island 2 Record Special Edition. And this is part 1. So, let's make a new game.
Yeah, right, let's watch the intro then.
Well. Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my Lechuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
It doesn't... It looks
So I
completely
bust into the church and
normal.
say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No,
No.
bigger than that.
A beard?
No,
No.
I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
So that means
Big
that
whoop.
you probably
None
don't.
other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I
Wait,
return, I'll have witches
there
galore
might
and a whole
actually
new
be
story.
treasure
Or
on
you'll
here.
have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
I think he's gonna be alive though.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
So, is that our first job then? Find a ship?
Yeah, but the first thing is, where did the ship go again?
Part 1, the Largo Embargo. Well, we sank ours, didn't we? The sea monkey.
Yeah. It kinda did.
We hit it with the rock, didn't we, in the first one?
Yeah. Well, they're probably alive.
Right, well here we are then.
Wait,
Well,
that was a lot of things.
Yeah, shall we check the inventory to see what we've actually got?
Yeah.
Wow. Looks like he's been doing lots of treasure hunting.
I definitely remember having like loads of things, but actually I read a pirate book and they did say that they actually call money not, well, they do sometimes call it riches, but they sometimes do call it 8 pieces of,
Pieces of 8.
yeah, 8 pieces of 8. Not what they sometimes call it.
What's
not,
that, bond? Oh, right. Bank bonds. So
All
yeah,
of
he's a
these
very
are-
rich man.
And now, okay, so,
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Ooh. What can I say? Can you see that all right? Is the mic in your way? Can you see them?
yeah, I could see the thing.
What are you thinking?
I'm not sure because if you pick the wrong choice, then well, yeah. This one, you think? You think that it?
Yeah, you're gonna act up.
I don't pay for nothing. I'm a pirate.
Tough guy, huh?
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Wait, that is a
And who
good.
keeps up the law and maintains order?
I'm the only law on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Lago Legre.
That does not seem like a real name.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
So let's check the inventory. He's took all our riches.
Well, let's see if he actually has. So was it I?
Alright, yeah, inventory. There we go. Oh, everything's gone. Alright, so,
Oh, there's a hatch on this boat.
yeah,
I wonder what could be inside.
let's have a look round. You know, learn where everything is.
And it doesn't matter which one we actually
Oh.
like picked, and I bet we'll just like, you know,
Yeah, we're just learning our way around in part 1.
yeah.
Hey! Hired help only!
So I guess there's no reason to be here.
That looks like a bar, doesn't it? So,
Yeah. Where should we go? Into this?
yeah, there's another place there.
Probably. Well, let's try this one again.
Hello.
So that,
Looks like a person that makes maps.
yeah,
It
Look,
might
it's
be
still
useful.
open.
We're probably going to need a map, aren't we?
yeah. Okay, making sure all of them are definitely like so.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
Big Whoop. That's the name of the treasure we're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh. Who sent you here? I should warn you. I'm heavily armed.
Should we just lie?
Well, nobody sent us, did they? We were on our own looking for treasure.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Interesting. You might know something then.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
Well, we know that we're looking for it.
Yeah, we don't really know much about it though, do we?
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
Don't think we do.
We can't be like, you know, mean because like you remember he said that he was, you know, armed.
We need to find out about it, I suppose.
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Why?
Yeah, good question. Why don't you believe that?
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
So it's a mystery then. Maybe we need to find those 4 parts of that map and put it together.
Wow. That's some story.
Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Okay.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Okie dokie.
Okay then. else we're going to check out?
I'm not sure. Let's go here. The ship.
Yeah.
Another one.
Ooh, an alligator.
Another thing is we are gonna go close to that. I bet that we need to find a way to get into these, the doors that are only for.
Yeah, we could talk to the bloke at the desk. Oh, so it's an inn. Like a hotel.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Well, that's not very good at inn, is it? Maybe we can talk to him a bit more. Find out who's in the room.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
What about the big book on the desk? Has that got anyone's name in it? Right click, you should look at it.
Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
So Largo's
Only
got
one
the
guest.
room.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
Use. What?
I'd have to have a room first. Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo
The
eats like
Largo's got the
30.
room, not
You're
man,
supposed
that
to
just
leave these
came
things
out at the
open.
beginning. So I'm guessing that's his room in there.
Yeah. There must be like a other room somewhere.
Hold it right there. That's a private room. No going up there.
So we have to find a way to get in.
Yeah. What about the alligator? What's he eating?
We could open the alligator though.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah. Use alligator.
I don't know what we'd use it for.
Pick up alligator. I don't think it will let us do that.
Well, we can always try.
I could lose a finger doing that.
Knew it.
What about the rope? Yeah, we can click on the rope.
Pull. Do you think that was good pull?
Try it. See what happens.
And it's securely fastened.
What about if we use it? Can we untie it?
Okay, let's try. Use rope with.
I don't know how. What we'd do to untie it, maybe.
Oh, let us go up.
I'm going to go check out some other places.
Yep. So we could go to that other ship. Why does this place have so many ships? Is it that?
The bucket.
But what outside the box?
Open it. Empty box.
It's empty.
Just a box. These guys look familiar. Can you remember them? From the first one? And they had a rat with them? They were sat near the big clock in the first one.
No?
And we got... What did we get from them? I can't remember what we got from them.
I don't remember.
I think they gave us 5 pieces of 8. Didn't they, I think? Or something like that. And they said they were in a circus.
I think.
I can't pick that up.
Oh, this is the only rest place, and I guess we can't see anything.
We'll probably have to come back to this place. There's that one other place we've not been yet.
Wow.
And there was a room this way, wasn't there? That little one there.
I
I've
guess
been in
you're
there
right.
yet. Oh, it's a woodsmith.
It looks pretty small. I don't think we can give anything to a child. Good push it.
What do you think you're doing? It's not for sale.
Can we talk to him?
Use all Smith. I don't think we can do anything.
Yeah?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Which one should we do?
Ask him how much a woodchuck could chuck wood.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
Might as well.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
Same again.
Okay.
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
We can ask him about that Largo guy.
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh.
Might be an idea. Maybe that's a clue to what we have to do. Maybe we're going to make a voodoo doll of him or something.
And then we can control him. But that does not actually work in real life.
Does it not?
Yeah, it definitely does not.
I'd just like to browse, thanks.
Okay, but don't touch
What
anything.
interesting things have we got in here? There's a chair, a hammer. Maybe we could come back and nick the hammer.
Yeah. Well, he has gone because, you know, wouldn't until so I guess we have to, come back later.
Well, it's all about exploring at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about this sign? Look, there's a shovel on it.
Wait, could we take this?
Is that a real shovel?
It might be.
Oops, I think I broke the sign.
It was a real shovel.
I knew it. So,
Well, so we've got lots of places to explore here.
there's a cemetery.
Yeah.
Wonder what could be done. A swamp.
Swamp,
Um,
beach.
beach. Whatever that thing is. Well, let's just go to the beach first, okay?
Ah, this is where we started. Oh, that stands out a bit. There's a stick.
Let's get the stick.
Hey, why not?
That doesn't seem to work.
Oh, okay. Let's just take.
There we go.
We got the stick.
And what's that building over there? What's that sign say? Steaming wieners.
So should we go inside?
You can have a look at it.
Yeah, okay.
Can we open it?
This door appears to be locked.
Oh, it's locked.
Then what was here? Let's just see what over here.
Oh, I think that's everything that's here.
I wonder if we need to get up here somehow later.
I don't know. So I think we've got everything here, but that's locked. So maybe we get in there later.
Yeah, we need a key.
Yeah, maybe.
to the
Well, shall we check out Swamp?
swamp.
Oh, International House of Mojo. That sounds interesting.
What's that?
Oh,
Bat?
bats.
Why would the bat be here?
Oh, look, the coffin. So this is a bit out of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, but wouldn't the coffin be in the cemetery?
Shall we go check out the House of Mojo then? Have we got to get in the coffin maybe? Look, it looks like it's being used as a boat.
Well, it doesn't seem to open.
So yeah, it's already open. It's got no lid, does it?
Wait. No. Wait.
That doesn't seem to work.
So we can...
No, I think we've got to use coffin. There we go.
What?
Now I guess we can go off into the swamp.
Isn't that the stick that we got?
No, I don't think so. I think the stick we got was smaller than that.
Where did that come from then?
It must have been inside the
And then more bats.
a bit spooky. You sure this is a good idea?
Yeah. Whatever you do not watch this video if you have a fear of bats. Because they're bats.
Ooh.
It's a shack. I'm about to say, is anything gonna happen? And
So what we got here then?
school.
We'll take the skull.
Display model.
Wait, should we take it?
Need to pick up.
Well, it appears to be bolted to the table.
Oh, bolted to the table. Oh, string. Can we take the string? String's always useful.
Of course, we have to.
Well, just take a little.
Yeah. Anything on the shelves?
Jars. Right. I bet we have to open the jars.
Well, it doesn't seem to open.
Okay.
I guess we carry on walking in then.
Guybrush
She's back.
Threepwood.
So
It's
earlier in
been
the
a
first one, we
long
got the rubber
time
chicken with the
since
pulley
you
in the middle,
last
didn't we?
came to see me.
Yeah.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do.
It was I who told you how to do away with Lechuck. I told you where to find the voodoo
she did, didn't she?
antidote and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
No, talk to her for a bit then.
How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Oh, so Largo's been here as well. We'll ask her about Largo.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
I knew it.
Whoa!
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough
so
to
we'll
go
go our
get
first
them
mission.
for me.
We're going to get those ingredients for her.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Oh, so
Are
what do we
you
need?
willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head,
Thread,
something of the
head,
body, and
body,
something of
dead.
the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of
clothing.
hair will do for the head.
hair.
Bring me a sample of fluid from his body.
Fluid from
and
his
from
body.
his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse.
Something
Here,
from a dead
take the
relative.
shopping list.
Thanks.
Now
list.
go.
Okay, so we've got our first quest. Make the voodoo doll. Now how are we going to get those things from him?
We need to somehow trick him.
From the dead. So we'll go check out the cemetery.
Yeah.
Maybe one of his relatives is buried there.
Yeah, but how would we know if it was his?
Well, maybe they got the same second name and it'd be on the gravestone.
Might be.
I think that's our best. That's our best lead, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, so something from the dead would make sense.
Yeah, like a bone or something.
Yeah, but how would we get something from his head?
That's a good question.
Crosses.
Oh, well, let's read some.
Graves.
Let's read some gravestones then. See if we can find one with his name on it,
Hopefully the backstone.
or the family name.
Well, I thought they were
There's
gonna
lots of
get
bats here.
and there's tombs that looks like
Can we?
hats.
What happens if we right-click on these tombstones? Does he read them?
The grave of the unknown pirate.
Ah, so you can go like that.
The grave of the
So
unknown
right-click
pirate.
will read them.
The grave of the unknown cabin boy.
Who's the cabin?
These spots reserved for our privileged future customers.
Read that first
The
one.
grave of the unknown drunk guy we found
Unknown
face down
drunk
in his
guy.
own vomit on the beach.
Do you want to click on some graves and see if we can
Yeah.
find one that matches?
Look.
Ah,
As you can see,
yeah.
this one is a tomb, but this one is not a tomb.
The Ricketts. No trespassing. It's locked shut with a big rusty lock.
When we look at
It looks like
see
it's been
what they
sealed
say.
shut. The Quagmires. No trespassing. It looks like it's been sealed shut. Stan's Casual Crosses. For graves that don't need to dress up. Warning. Quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green tongue fever. It looks like it's been sealed shut. But then again, why would I want to go in there?
There's one at the back was not hooked at.
We have to just go in.
I think they're all
It
locked.
looks like it's been sealed shut.
Can we look at it, see what it says on the front?
Here lie the Gordo brothers, too big for any ship. Let's hope the Earth can hold them.
Daddy, I remember one thing.
Can we
We
not
could-
check these ones up here?
Yeah, but also we got the spade.
Yeah, to dig them up.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, maybe it's one of these. Why is it one of these big ones up here?
Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred.
What's red?
Got the same name.
Yeah, but what's red? Me.
Ah, so look, you just click that and it says use.
Okay.
There we go. Looks like we
Can't
found
dig
the
that,
one.
Daddy.
And we've got to dig the ground in front of it,
Yeah, go.
not the actual thing.
This is creepy feeling.
Why did Jaxon just suddenly strike?
Bit creepy.
And how did it even happen?
Oh,
No.
I'd swear on my
transfer.
grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
so we've got his grandfather's bone.
Okay, let's pretend that. Of course, we hid the evidence, so who would know that we were here?
And there's no police.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Right, so what else do we need? Something from the head.
Yeah, but how could it...
Clothes. Where else have we got? Oh, Peninsula. You go check that out.
So,
I don't know. It doesn't look like anything that don't come up with a name.
might be a boat. But
No, this looks like a boat. It's on the peninsula, so that could be maybe the boat we need.
Yeah, but
Yeah. look like that.
houseboat.
Ah, someone lives there.
Okay. I think I heard like knocking sounds or something.
Ah, I can't hear anything. You've
Yeah.
got the headset on.
Yeah, maybe you should get a headset.
Ah,
Let's do that.
this looks like someone we can talk to.
Hello?
Hello, man. My name's Captain Drake. What can I do for ya?
It's Captain Drake because he's got dreads. It's his hairstyle. A lot of like Jamaican bastards used to
We
have
need
them.
a ship, so.
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it. No way, man. Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo, he has an embargo on the island. No ships can sail in or out without his approval. There's no way he would let me leave.
Right, let's find out more about this necklace. Maybe if he tells us more about it, we can find it or replace it with something.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped,
Cannibals?
man, but my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs. And I've kept it as a good luck charm.
So we need an eyeball.
Oh, we've met his friend.
Hmm.
His navigator. Remember the navigator from the first Monkey Island? That head?
Yeah.
He only had one eye.
Yeah.
So that's what the cannibals did with him.
Yeah. So
Oh, creepy.
Gee,
Look.
I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
but he was just a head.
Yeah. it was
So
just
we
a head,
have
wasn't
met
it?
him.
Yeah.
But then how was he an eyeball? Only.
Well, he only had one eye, didn't he? He found the other eye.
So we have to somehow get it back. But you don't have it.
And the navigator had the necklace on, didn't he?
Yeah.
Remember, we put it on, didn't we? And it made us invisible to ghosts.
Yeah, but he said that he needed it. So it was in an argument, and then, yeah.
Well, maybe we can find something else.
Yeah. Because remember when we said that we could just kick him into the lava.
We did, didn't we? Yes. Yes, that's right. Right, so we can't get the ship yet because of Largo. So maybe we're going to make the voodoo doll.
And control.
Maybe that gets rid of Largo, maybe.
I gotta run.
Yeah.
Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
So you have to find. But where would the navigator be? You think?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll have to find something else.
But the thing is, how would we replace someone's eye? How do we do
Oh, there's the
that?
path.
It probably should be over here, but not right.
Right, where are we going to go then? Back to the village? Woodtick, as it's called?
Yeah.
And start looking for these things we need for this voodoo doll.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some stuff in his room at the inn. He's bound to have some stuff in there we can take that's his.
Yeah.
Isn't it? But how are we going to get in there? I think it's got something to do with that alligator. Maybe maybe we can distract the man on the desk if we can get rid of that alligator.
Yeah, but I bet you need to do that because you have to move very quickly.
We can talk to this man and see what he says. See if he knows anything about
Excuse me.
Largo.
Yeah, boy?
Well,
We could get the grog, but yeah, I think definitely won't be.
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand.
Uh-oh.
You
Here.
there? Uh-oh. Give me my usual and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose. That's all I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Them.
So,
Ah. Body fluids.
Hey, hired help only.
We need to get that, don't we?
but we need, no, we couldn't just,
I don't want to touch it with my hands.
yeah, I knew we need a glass.
Or a handkerchief or something like that.
Must be like,
So we know where that is.
yeah.
Hello?
Thing is, though, if you watch him closely, he takes his monocle out and he puts it down on the table. Do you think we have to grab it?
Yeah,
I don't think it's my prescription.
Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a
got
thing
it.
without my monocle.
well, well, there it gone. We have it, but what should we? No, I can't see a thing, so we could just.
Where is that thing? I swear I put it right
Maybe he's
here.
got like an old piece of paper in here that we can
I
use
hope
to
I
get
didn't
that
lose it.
spit off the wall.
I'll never be able to afford a new one.
Any maps we can pick up?
How am I supposed to work?
Pile of
Dang.
paper? We can pick up a piece of paper. That might work.
I'm such a dope. Can't I do anything right?
Well, we've got a piece of paper.
Oh,
Hey, we can use
shoot.
that. Oh, has he got anything in his drawer up
I
here?
bet my mom would help me find it if she were
Doesn't say
alive.
anything, does
It's
it?
too small.
Oh, we've got a
For
piece of
crying
paper.
out loud.
It doesn't seem to
Got a
open.
piece of paper.
Yeah.
So maybe we can go get
I
that
hope it
body
didn't
fluids.
roll onto the floor. Nobody move.
When he said that, then of course we would move. Cool.
Oh, well, we can use the paper on the body fluids.
Oh, yuck.
No, we got the
I
body.
do know how to get in there.
How?
Go back up. It's hidden. I thought it was a bit sneaky.
Okay. So how?
We can go through this window down here. It's a bit hidden, isn't it?
This one.
Anything in here?
Nice.
Chef. What's in here? Oh, viscous. This is schwa.
It's too heavy.
Oh, knife. That might come in handy. Pick that up. Yeah. Might take that. He's not paying attention, is he? Got it.
Now how do we get out through this window?
We can try the window or.
So we've got a knife, so like this.
No, we'll see back out.
Okay, so we got a body fluid, we got one.
Yeah.
What was also under this?
Okay, you can have a look if you want. Press the right one to look at.
Great recipes from the International House of Mojo. Page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Yeah, we got the dead and something.
So we've got dead and body.
Yeah.
So now we need clothes and hair off his head.
Clothes and hair. But how would we get his hair?
I don't know. We're not spoken to these three.
Yeah.
And there was another man up there, wasn't there?
Yes,
Maybe we need to talk to them. Maybe we'll get some clues. Laundry guy. So he washes people's clothes.
Yeah.
Do you think he's got anything Largo's clothes?
Probably.
What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean.
I don't think he can hear us properly.
Who are
can he?
you?
Yeah.
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes the cleanest they can be.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
We don't have a ticket, do we?
We could just say it was
Yeah, try it.
It was stolen.
Taking it bowling was a dumb thing to do.
Well, maybe his ticket's in his hotel room at the end. You think? Maybe? Maybe he keeps it in his room?
I got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Catch up? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Do you do alterations here?
Alterations? You mean change the numbers on your food stamps? You got some nerve.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point in talking to this bloke. What about these three? Because we know them from the first Monkey Island, don't we?
Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
What is it?
Remember me? I'm Guybrush.
Do we know you?
There we are. I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of the PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map. And it wasn't.
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map?
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
You
No,
definitely
really.
did.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
What does this have to do with performing?
I'm getting to that. The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Yeah, what did he do with the money?
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
So we have to go there.
Big Whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
Then how do we get on?
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
What? What is it? What did he say? Tell me already.
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
Ask him what happened to his leg.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know,
Cheese?
this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me some money. We're gonna need some money, aren't we, if he wants us to go get us wood polish?
Give me money for the polish.
We haven't got
Okay.
any.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Oh. We can go back to the woodsmith and see if he'll sell us the wood polish. Polish his leg. I don't know why we want to polish his leg.
Wait a second. I want to go over there. How would we pick up the woodsmith?
I don't think we'll be able to.
Yeah?
Oh, could we buy some wood polish?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
That's it, then. That's all we've got
I'd
for.
just like to browse, thanks.
Okay.
I just thought we got
But
that
don't
knife.
touch anything.
Do you think we could cut the rope that the alligator's tied to?
Yeah,
Think that might work?
yeah, but it might not work because. So where was it again?
That was down here, wasn't it? That's it. There he is. I think it'll work.
There's something in here, the knife.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose?
Well, he was
I'd
fast.
better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Can we take these? It's in the bowl.
Cheese squigglies.
Cheese
One of my favorites.
squigglies. Oh, got some cheese squigglies.
Yeah, well, now we can get.
Oh yeah, now we can go in here. Oh, where's a wig? Did that work as hair?
Who let you into my room?
I thought it was my room.
Well, it ain't. So get the out of here.
So how are we gonna sneak in and get that hair?
Good question. Maybe we can come back. Well, let's go polish that man's leg and see what we can think.
And we need to be like disguised. Just like with the
Or
skeleton.
make him go somewhere else.
Yeah. But the thing is how?
Can we take this bucket? That lights up, doesn't it? Look.
Yeah.
Hey, leave that alone.
Yeah, so
Okay.
ask him if we can have it. He might let us have it. Or maybe we can buy it off them.
Yeah, but what could we buy?
I don't know. Try and pick the bucket up again.
What is it this time, Grey Brash?
Ask him about the rat.
Is that your rat?
Yes, we call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
Oh. So he likes cheese. Right. See you later.
See you later.
We can scarcely
See if we can take
contain
that
our
bucket. Oh yeah, use the
anticipation.
wood polish on his leg.
Yeah.
Ah, good thinking, Jax.
I don't know if it just says WP, like.
Maybe use it on his leg. Yeah.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Right, try and take the bucket. Maybe they'll sell it us for a piece of 8.
Well, I guess it like making money.
Hey, leave that alone.
Right. Ask if we can have it.
Do you think you could let me have this bucket?
No,
Please.
Please?
no,
Pretty please.
Pretty please?
no,
Just keep wondering.
Pretty please. We'll just keep asking.
Pretty please?
no,
Sugar on top?
Pretty please with sugar on top?
no,
Keep asking.
Pretty please with sugar and a cherry?
no,
Pretty please with sugar, nuts, and a cherry?
no,
Pretty please with sugar, nuts, a cherry, and chocolate sprinkles?
no,
I really need it.
no,
I really, really need it.
no,
I
Somebody just
really
says
desperately need it.
no,
no. Like we do need it.
It's a matter of life and death.
no,
If you don't give it to me, I'll never speak to you again.
no,
I'll be your best friend.
How long is this going to
No.
go on for?
I'll be your best friend forever and ever.
no,
Oh, come on. Be a pal.
oh, all right.
It works. I would have gave up. Well done. But that likes cheese.
What's that? We don't have any cheese on us. But we need to get cheese. So how would we get cheese?
Have we got the rope as well? I know we got string, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of an old style trap.
Okay.
Let me have a look. Shall we go retro mode?
I guess. F10.
What was it? F10 was it?
Yeah. It might be F11. Maybe it doesn't.
Go try all of them. Oh, took a screenshot.
So that wasn't the right one.
Oh, F1.
F1. That wasn't it before.
Right, so what we want to do is, I'm sure we got string, didn't we? Yeah, there.
Yeah.
So, I want to open this box, use the stick with the box, and then we want to use the string with the stick.
When the mouse gets close to that box, I hear it go.
And then we want to use the cheese
Squiggly.
with the box.
Because I have cheese.
And then we want to pull the string when he goes in the box. Shall we get him?
Yeah.
Ta-da! No, how did I... Now, what was the point in that?
I don't know.
What is it this time, Gooblush?
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Maybe we can pick up the rat now.
Let's try.
Nice.
I don't...
It won't fit in my pocket. Cute little fella.
Aha, we've got a rat.
What are we gonna do with it, though?
I don't know. What do you think would be a funny thing to do with the rat?
I don't know.
Let's go back in this room and we'll shut the door, see if that makes a difference.
Okay.
Maybe he won't hear us in the room. Well, hopefully he's gone. He's not still in there.
And should we take some more?
Yeah, you can do if you want, I suppose.
Pick up. But I feel like he will be in there.
Let's go and have a look. And then we'll close the door. First thing we do. Ah, he's gone again. Right, close the door.
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
It doesn't seem to stay closed. So it opens a little bit. Oh, we got it. Oh, no, let's see if there's anything else in here. Check the drawers.
I don't think we need to.
Yeah, I do. Because he might have his dry cleaning thing in him and the laundry ticket. So check his drawers here, look.
So open.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to open.
Okay.
Weird.
Dressing screen.
Yeah, can have a look.
Well, it doesn't seem to open.
It doesn't open, so I guess that's all. Shall we just...
Anything else on the floor or what's that picture on this board?
I don't see any pictures. I don't know what you mean.
You again?
I was just leaving.
Oh.
You again? Oh, just leaving. Okay, so what was that?
Oh, I think Owen's back.
Yeah, but what's that?
Cat's in.
I knew that he was gonna come.
I was at the cat in Jaxon. Right, we got any other ideas? We've got that bucket, haven't we?
Yeah.
What can we use the bucket for?
I'm not sure, but was that everything for the voodoo doll?
No, we need his clothes, don't we?
How would we get the clothes? That's the thing. How would we get the clothes?
Well, we've got that bucket.
Okay.
And he'd said the door didn't close properly, so do you think we're going to make some sort of trap to make his clothes dirty?
Yeah?
Can you think of a trap we can do with the bucket and the door to make him dirty?
No.
Because we could hide behind the dresser, couldn't we? The dressing thing.
Yeah?
So maybe we've got to fill the bucket up with dirty water.
I'll let you do that because I'm not sure how to do it.
Well, I guess we'll have to go to the swamp, get some dirty water maybe, fill the bucket up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah? And then once we've got this voodoo doll done, that'll be the end of part 1, can't it?
Yeah.
It'll be a nice place to leave it. Because that's the last thing we need, isn't it? Is clothes. So we head to the swamp
Yeah.
and see if we can fill the bucket up with the swampy water. Right, here we go. Right, you get the bucket out.
Swing the bucket.
Yeah. Ah, oh no, not with the coffin, with the swamp.
I don't think that'll work.
Why would that make though?
Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine.
Bucket of mud.
All mine.
There we go. Now we're going to put the bucket of mud on top of the door because it doesn't close properly. And then we hide and wait for him to come in. What do you think will happen?
Then you will get that here.
Yeah, it'll drop on his head, won't it?
Yeah, well, I will let you do that.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, because,
Shall we go retro then if I'm taking over?
yeah.
Whee!
I like the music in this.
Yeah, it's got really good music. Monkey Island had good music as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
They all had good music.
Yeah.
This is how it looked like when I was playing it for the first time. I had it on the Amiga, and it was about, I think it was about 12 discs. And you had to keep swapping discs. Load disc 1, load disc 4, load disc 1. It's like, oh my god, really annoying, but really good game. Though.
So then what was this one?
Well, they all had different parts of the game on, and you had to keep swapping them all around.
So you can like just get like the thing. It's still not back. It's still not back.
Right, so we're going to close and then hide, haven't we?
Yeah, close, place, hide.
Oh yeah, you see the door pops open a little bit on when you use the old graphics.
Use
Bucket of mud with door. Aha.
Hide behind the dresser.
I think I hear Largo coming.
Oh, yeah, he's done it automatically.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Are you sure about
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You looked pretty steamed.
Okay, now let's leave this.
Right, close the door.
No, we leave.
Yeah, try closing the door one moment.
What?
Just want to double check something.
No, I don't think it will be worth. Because like, we don't want to be seen. Because then you will definitely know that it was us.
Well, we'll come back in a minute and check it. I've got something else we can do. Go back to where that chef was.
Okay.
Back through the window. Just go through the window, through the back way. Sneak in.
And he's always just distracted.
Exactly. So what we're going to do now is try putting the rat in that soup.
Why?
I don't know. You've got to use it for something.
Good thing this is a cold soup.
Now we done it. That.
I don't know what the point was, I can't remember.
Is somebody gonna eat the soup?
I don't know. Go check that door again and then the inn. I want to double check something. Because maybe he's gone and got changed since we've been away. We've got to find that laundry ticket, haven't we? He's got to have it on him somewhere.
Yeah.
He must own it. Let's have a look. Let's go retro. Oh, wrong button.
F1. Why is it F1 on this one? But it was definitely F10 or F11.
I'm not sure. No.
What?
I don't know where his laundry ticket is.
It's empty.
Okay, so he's definitely speaks in this one.
Messy, messy, messy.
I leave.
sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Oh, that's
Hey,
for the stew.
how's the stew
Cat
tonight?
wants to go back out again.
You? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing.
Uh-oh. He's gone to check the food.
Vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired!
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life. Look at all the hair! And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk? Well, here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah, you interested?
Yeah, let's...
Why not?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Great. Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages. Now go strap
that's
on
money.
that apron and get to work.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Well, we're not going to work for him. We've got treasures to find, but we've got the money, so we can escape out the window.
Yeah.
Cat's out, and then I'll be back.
So we can't come back because if we come back, then he'd be like, "Where have you gone?" Yeah.
I can't
Right, go
believe
see Matt
somebody would
Marty.
steal it.
To see if Largo has took his dirty clothes
I'd go
to
for
him.
help, but
Maybe
I'm afraid to
then he
walk
gets a
around
ticket.
like this.
And then we'll go get in his room again. You go in.
Okay. That seems a little bit confusing.
You're making me mad, Marty.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight.
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
Ah, he's
I'm
there.
talking about getting my laundry.
Party
Don't worry
tonight.
about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said
his hearing's
I need
very
it
good,
back
is it?
tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up. Or else.
Now we go back to his room, because now he'll have his laundry ticket, won't he? And then we can steal it, come here, get his clothes, go back to the voodoo lady, get the voodoo doll, part one done.
Okay. Well, do you want to get it because
We're going retro again.
yeah, it seems a little bit confused. I'm gonna lie.
A little confusing.
It sounds confusing. Like, how do we get in? Like, it's,
Oh, we'll just go back to his boat. I'll let you go back to the voodoo lady and
Okay.
finish it, yeah?
yeah,
So hopefully now he's got his laundry ticket and he's brought it home.
yeah. Hopefully he's not in. Okay, yeah.
Closed door. There it is.
Okay.
Pick it
Come
up.
on,
Laundry ticket. Now
Okay,
we've
now.
got him.
open.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, now he doesn't know.
Right, do you want to go get his clothes and go back to the voodoo lady?
Yeah.
Ooh, wrong button again. Yeah.
But he doesn't know that we stole it because
No, he's not going to know we've got a voodoo doll. If it works.
yeah, he just.
Wow, we'll ask him that. We'll tell him we want some clothes.
Yeah, and then
We'll
we
give him
can.
the ticket.
Yeah.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
Yeah, we
Got
got
it right
it.
here.
Great. I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Oh, where was it?
What? A
Well,
bird?
a dodo, wasn't it, I think?
Here it comes.
What?
Oh,
A bra? Why's Legrand wearing a bra?
I don't know.
Weird.
But at least we got it.
Yeah.
That one thing.
So you do the voodoo lady then?
Yeah, but why couldn't she just get it herself?
I think everyone's scared of Legrand, aren't they?
Yeah, but...
Oh, we didn't know it's weird, yeah.
I didn't even click on it. A party tonight?
You're that mad, Marty.
Yeah, because he doesn't know anything.
To the spooky swamp then. That'd be a perfect place to end part 1.
Catch up. I love how he knows that it's a game. Most game characters doesn't know that they're in a game.
Yeah, it's very meta, isn't it?
Yeah. On part 1.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
Voodoo doll.
About that voodoo doll?
Have you brought me the ingredients?
Yeah, we've got all of that, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we can start giving it to Adam.
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
Yep.
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work.
And he just
Have you
wears
brought
a
me
book.
any other ingredients?
I have the
bone?
bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient?
Yeah, his toupee, his wig.
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it.
So
At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag.
Juju?
And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate. This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, Largo, yeah.
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, voodoo lady.
I don't
One
see.
more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
And there we go. I think that's a good place to end part 1.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
So we know that we have to assassinate him, like as the lady said. But the thing is that we need to get very close, and I think he will notice us.
Yeah, most probably. But we'll find a way.
Yeah.
So shall we save it?
Yeah. And that's the finish.
there we go then. So that's 1, 8 for the 6th.
Yeah, I guess this was like an old one.
Yeah, I think I started one a long time ago. Yeah, 2022. Last time I played it.
Yeah, but we're
Back
not
in-
in 2022,
Yeah.
but we are in the 20s.
Yeah, we're in 25 now.
Yeah, not 2024.
No. Right, do you want to do like, comment, and all that?
Yeah.
You know what you're on about. I always
Of course,
forget.
yeah. Like, subscribe if you haven't, of course. Comment what we should play next after we finish this.
That it?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye.